Hi, Genki Call here with the secret to catching white Chapaas in Palia. It's actually very easy. You just have to have the right item with you. Now, before we start, I do want to mention that I am going to be adding a lot of information to this video for the people that don't know as much about Palia. So if you're a Palia, if you're really good at this game and you've been playing a while but just don't know how to catch those white Chapaas, just head into the time steps and skip ahead. So, to make the white Chapaas easy to catch, you need one thing, absolutely must have, and that is the Dispel arrow. You can get the Dispel arrows, the recipe from Hossein. Hossein is the hunter who's, Mr. Grumpy Boy. Mr. Grumpy Boy will sell you the recipe for Dispel arrows, and this is what you need to make them. Bright shrooms. You gotta keep an eye out for those bright shrooms, and if you need to know any information like where to get bright shrooms, any questions at all, head down into the comments and let me know, and I will be happy to help you. Now, one other thing that is recommended but not necessary is the hunter's horn, because it's going to help you find those magical creatures, and for 15 minutes, so yeah, very, very, very helpful. And I will be using one, but you don't have to have it. There is a chance that you could come across one, just accidentally. It's possible. It does happen. Not as much now that there are plushies involved with the white Chapaas, because there are people everywhere trying to get the darn things. Now, on the next loading screen, I'm going to pause the video. But I'm still talking, so, Anyway, there are two ways to get to where the white Chapaas are. One is the direction I just took. You come into Kilima, you head for the gate, over right over here to Bahari Bay. That's where we're heading. And I will resist the urge to shoot everything along the way, because I usually do. But you're going to want to make sure, once you're in Bahari, have your bow equipped and make sure that you have the Dispel arrows equipped. And you do that by just switching. And if you're using a controller, I just did that with the X button to switch. Anyway, I am using an Xbox controller. I want to shoot all of the things. Alright, I'm going to pause this while I get into South Bahari. Oh, no, I'm not. So the second way to get into South Bahari is to exit the back of your plot, go into Bahari that way, and then take a billboard to South Bahari. So, going to pause this now. I'll be right back. Alright, now that we are in South Bahari, this is when you want to equip your bow and switch to your Dispel arrows if you don't already have them equipped. And then you start looking, and you are going to find the white Chapaa in a large area. You'll have to run around to look for it. So the area is all of this, right in this area. So on the way to the Windy Ruins, you can get about to here, and well, even no, Windy Ruins is right there, so you can even get the white Chapaa all the way outside of Windy Ruins, but it's never going to be at the beach, and it's never going to be above the Pavel mines. It's usually going to be near the lighthouse up here, or any of this area here. Alright, so now that I've gone through all of that, the next thing you want to do once you're in South Bahari is see how busy it is here in South Bahari. If you are on a server with tons of hunting parties, you're going to want to switch servers, because you're not going to have a chance to hit that white Chapaa or even get near it if there are hunting parties involved. So in order to swap your server, all you have to do is run right back through the gate, load into Kilima, and come back into the town. So, this is going to be iffy, but I do have a hunter's horn with me. So we're going to use that hunter's horn, and we're going to try to beat the hunters to the white Chapaa, so I can show you this technique. Alright, here we go. Get into my horns. I always carry some with me. There's my horn. And you watch the compass at the top of the board. If you've never used a hunter's horn before, you just watch the compass. That green bow and arrow will appear when there is a Chapaa nearby. And so I am going to run around my circuit here. The hunter's horn radius. It's 200 meters. So if the magical creature is more than 200 meters away, you will not see it on the compass. But once it's within 200, you're good to go. I'm going to pause this until I find a white Chapaa. I'll be right back. All right, got one right over by the ruins, the windy ruins. I did mention that they will spawn there. And you can see the compass at the top of the board. It tells me how far out the thing is. And once we get here, that's when we get to the fun stuff. So the Dispel arrows will stop the magic on a magical creature and make it so that they can't cast. Now the thing about the white Chapaa that makes it easy is that it's basically deaf. It won't... Oh! Okay, it's gonna prove me wrong. Oh, it's gonna prove me wrong. Okay, so did you see when I hit it, it got stunned. So we just keep hitting it while it's stunned, and that's what the... Normally, it does not startle that easily. Oh my gosh. So now we're going to start running again, and I'm going to explain as I run. So it will stop their magic. That means it can't split. The white Chapaa can't split. The disco deer can't teleport, and the magical Muujin can't go invisible, right? So the thing is, with the white Chapaa, we have something extra. And the way that this works that makes it easy is you kind of sneak up on it, and you can usually get extremely close to the white Chapaa. As a matter of fact, I've stood almost right on top of it, and it didn't startle until it turned its head. It's like they're deaf. That may be the issue, is that if you sneak up on them, they're not going to notice you right away. And what you want to do, have your bow and arrow ready, like I started to do. Unfortunately, the game kind of decided I wasn't going to be able to show you properly, but just have your bow and arrow ready, and you want to startle them. Because if you startle them and they split, and you're right there ready, all you have to do is release the trigger, you're going to hit one of them, and it will be stunned. And because it's stunned, it can't move, so you just shoot it and you're done. Now, the beauty of this technique is that other people can get in there. It's okay if they startle it because you're ready, right? And then multiple people can get a shot while it's stunned. So if you have two different parties that are running together, or if some random person comes up and they want to get a hit in, because they also want that plushie. They want that plushie, they want that Azure Chapaa tail starred for the achievement, they want the money from that, whatever it may be. Let's see, this, you are going to spawn again for me here soon, right? So normally it doesn't take very long, but anyway, other people can join in without having to worry about losing the Chapaa, which is fantastic. So I'm going to get another example for you. I'll be back. All right, finally got a hit. So this is the problem with being on a busy server. I should have reloaded, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to. So I didn't. Anyway, I've got a hit here. Hopefully I'll be able to give you the perfect example in just a moment. La la la. Hopefully the other hunters don't beat me there. All right, looks like we're going to be fine. So again, over by the windy ruins. 80, I see a Palia up on top of the hill. I'm not going to get distracted. And 30. Oh, there it is. All right, so hopefully, again, seriously, you just have to hit one of them. The real one will be stunned, and you just have to... All right, I'm going to get the perfect example for you. Maybe, I don't know why it's startling so easily today, because I just spent the last 3 days hunting this thing, and I was literally able to get right up next to it. Really, really close. This time I'm going to wait for the perfect example. I'll be right back. All right, hopefully third time's a charm. There it is. All right. See how close I got? But look, I can get right up on it. And other people can come up and scare it now. It doesn't matter, but look how close I am. It still doesn't see me. Just shoot one. The real one will be stunned. Doop, 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 and done. Oh, that would have been a great time for a plushie game. Anyway, that is my video for you. I hope that this was helpful, because it's really great to be able to take out that darn thing. Those Dispel arrows are indispensable for this technique. You really, really have to have it because otherwise, with the regular arrows, it's just going to you'll have to take out one at a time. You're likely going to lose the Chapaa. So keep that on mind. And anyway, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you got that white Chapaa plushie. I would love to hear it. Let me know how it helps. If you have any questions, please post in the description box below. Or I'm sorry, the comments. Let me know in the comments. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you may be, and we'll see you soon. Bye!